Happy New Year! How is everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to 2023. I'd love to hear how your year is going so far, how your weekend was. Let's see who's here. Good morning, Sue. Hello, Dr. Monica. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Kiana. Happy New Year, Alicia. Sue, Happy New Year. Thank you, thank you. Kay, Grand Rising. Kay, I just got back to you this morning, so. Kaz, Happy New Year. Ginger, Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome. I'm distracted. I'm sorry. I'm playing around with my lighting here. We're redoing our closet right over here, so like the lighting has been weird. So I have this external light, but I feel like I have a mustache. The shadow on my nose ring is making it look like I have a mustache, so I'm trying to play with that. So sorry. Oh, that looks good. Vibrant. Hello, Lucy. Bonnie, Happy New Year. Karen, Happy New Year. Alexandra, Happy New Year. Hello, T. Good morning, Happy New Year to all. Christine says Happy New Year, Jackie and Tribe. It's the little things. Exactly, that's something that like I'm gonna stare at the whole time. And it's still there. All right, is this too dark? No. It's the Venus things. I'm a very Venus person. Taurus, Sun, Libra, Moon, Venus, all around. And Venus is entering Aquarius, which is my rising sign. So it's all that beautification. Ooh, yeah, that's the theme of me right now. Beautification across the board. Is everyone else having a magical 2023? Because we talked about it a little bit last week. I mentioned that 2023, if you add the numbers, 2 plus 2 plus 3 gives us a 7. So we are in the year of lucky number 7. 7 is the number of spirituality, awakening, magic is the best way to describe it, and I'm already feeling it. I have set my intention to just manifest a magical year this year. I've been, working with the law of attraction. I'm actually reading a book right now about the law of attraction by Abraham Hicks. If you guys know, I don't even know the husband and wife's name, Jerry and Esther Hicks. They channel this being named Abraham. So I'm reading this whole book about the law of attraction. I'm putting it into practice. I've been practicing it for years, but I feel like something just clicked. Like this weekend, like something clicked. I live in a magical world, and I hope that you guys are feeling the same. Diane, looking forward to learning something new. We will talk about Venus and Aquarius in just a second, and then we will pull some oracle cards to see how to embody this energy most effectively for us. Yeah, and I didn't introduce myself yet. If this is your first time with me, my name is Jacqui Mancuso. I'm joining you from Northern Illinois. I am a self-taught astrologer. I'm a Reiki master teacher. I am a whole bunch of stuff. I do a whole bunch of stuff, but today we're here for astrology and oracle. Lucy, no, my 2023 got off to a bad start. Does not feel like a new year to me. Well, if anyone else is feeling like Lucy, that could be because our Gregorian calendar places the new year in the middle of the winter hibernation season. So actually, I wanted to talk about that. So I do appreciate honoring the end of 2022 and the new beginning of 2023 because of numerology, right? We all use these dates. So even though I'm a true believer that time is completely made up, we use these dates in our day-to-day lives. So the numerology of it does have an impact on us. The energy of the numbers does play a role in our lives. So when it comes to this like December 31st, January 1st, New Year's resolution, we don't have the energy available. We don't have the motivation, the go, go, go sun energy available to us to start a brand new project. No, no, no. However, what I have been mulling over this last week is that this is a really good time to just get very, very clear on what you do not want to bring in to 2023. This is still, like, just because it's January 2nd doesn't mean like, oh, it's too late. I can't think about what I want to let go of anymore. But if you haven't already, I suggest you take some time to reflect on 2022 and just notice what you're ready to leave behind. This is a really good time of just clearing that space. We're in Capricorn season, so planning ahead, maybe just getting on paper what you want the end of your 2023 to look like, setting your sights, tuning your vision, tuning your vibration to everything it is that you want. Then, at the spring equinox in March, when we come into the start of the zodiac cycle, that's when it's time to put your action into play, when it's time to actually hit the ground running. I'm in the planning phase and the idea phase, but I am going to start, I don't even know what to call it, a support group for the zodiac cycle. It's going to be on Patreon. We'll meet probably twice a month. We'll meet at first to describe what zodiac cycle is coming up. So we'll meet like at the beginning of Aries season, at the beginning of Taurus season. So to describe all the archetypes around that zodiac sign. Then we'll make some plans about how we want to embody that zodiac archetype throughout our month. And then I'm thinking, I want to play around with dates. I feel like it'd be cool to meet again around the full moon of the month to celebrate everything that we've created. And then we'll come back before the next season. So yeah, stick around for details on that. But let's see, Sue says it's my year of growth and success. I feel it. It's my year. Love it. Okay, I think I'm in the clearing out all that's holding me back. Kind of feels like an energetic flu. I hear you. And you were sick last week. Are you feeling better? And I wonder, yeah, any type of like physical flu, if you have it also, it's just your body clearing out anything that doesn't serve you. Lengthy, you've read the Law of Attraction book. I love it. I'm almost done. I'm learning about segment intending right now, which is pretty life-changing. Intending before every different segment of your life, like just setting a clear intention about, I'm intending that this insight timer session is insightful for everyone involved. Boom, I've set the intention. That's what's happening. I love it. Lucy, I feel like I'm in hibernation mode. Need more sleep at this time of year. Yeah, tell me about it. Taurus over here, I love sleep. I could nap all day if I was allowed to. I'm definitely very in tune with the sun. What's that called? My circadian rhythm is in line with the energies of the universe. It gets dark at 4:30. I'm ready for bed by like 6. Sue loves the playing with the energies, and you are a Capricorn, so you're very good at that planning. Jody's also a Capricorn. Yeah, planning ahead, getting precise. Kay says the lunar new year is the 22nd too, isn't it? Oh, you're talking about the first new moon of the month? Might be. I play it day by day. I know we have a full moon on the 6th, and that's my week. I'll look ahead next week. Let's get into what we're going to talk about today. So Venus is about to walk into Aquarius. Oh, let's see. Lucy, I'm the same with sun and sleep. Jackie, I'm a Taurus too. Same birth date as you, if you remember correctly. Yeah, just a different year. That's right, Lucy. I knew that someone had my April 27th birthday. It's the best birthday to have. Just kidding. All right, so Venus is walking into Aquarius later tonight. This is happening in about 12 hours. So wherever you are, about 8 p.m. Central Time. She will be in Aquarius until overnight the 26th to 27th of this month. So we get about 3 weeks of Venus in Aquarius. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, bringing harmony into our lives, and also she represents money and what we place value on. She's walking into Aquarius. I love Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign that represents freedom, independence, forward thinking, unconventional thinking as well. So, if we talk about Venus in terms of relationships, first we're going to talk relationships, then we're going to talk money. So, this is a time, okay, you're April 26th? That's awesome. Or January 26th. Either. January 26th. Beautiful. That'll be happening. Yeah, Venus will be ending her little trip into Aquarius on your birthday. So as far as relationships, from today until the 26th, 27th, oh, Wendy, another, oh, I love it. You may be feeling a desire for freedom, Aquarius, in your relationships. And relationships as far as like love, romantic partners, but also close friendships, also your business partners, you know, your business associates. You may feel this need to redefine boundaries so that you can live more freely in this relationship. I was trying to think of an example, and the only thing that came up, because I talked with my husband about it last night, but whenever we go out, he's like the father Saturn. Like, oh, it's 9 o'clock, time to leave. We're on a time schedule. And I'm the one that's like, well, I'm not ready to go home yet. Like, I'm going to stay out for a little bit. And then that's a whole tiff. But last night we actually had a conversation about redefining those boundaries. You know, like freedom doesn't always look like extreme freedom. So, redefining boundaries in your relationships in regards to your independence, right? This is also so many 26, 27, 28's going on in the chat right here. Christine is January 27th. Sharon's January 28th. Christine says, my husband is Father Saturn too. So we can take this astrology into our own lives, right? A desire for our freedom. However, relationships are two people. This is a time for focusing on allowing freedom in your relationships, allowing that other person to have their independence, allowing that other person to be their quirky Aquarius self. Aquarius never walks to the beat of Aquarius never follows the crowd. They're always walking to the beat of their own drum. So that symbiotic both ways type, you want freedom, you gotta give freedom. This could represent a time for unconventional relationships. So romantic sense, this could look like asking someone out on a date that you shouldn't, you know, like maybe this is someone in your close friend group that like, ooh, I don't want to ruin the vibe. Like this is the time, like, F it, it's Aquarius, do what you want. If you're drawn to this person, you know, like maybe it's time. This could also look like befriending the most random person that you would never expect to meet at this most random place. A few years ago, actually, I reflected back, and it did happen when Venus was in Aquarius. I was shopping at a store, and this lady just came up behind me and started talking to me. She was drawn to me for some reason. We started talking, and she is my 86-year-old friend that we text all the time just because she decided to approach me at the grocery store. So those types of random, quirky, unconventional meetings are available to us until the 27th. Samar, you have a birthday on January 31st. Oh, when does Aquarius season start? The 20th. Yeah? I'm second guessing myself now. Yeah, January 20th, I think is. So y'all are Aquariuses at the end. Venus in Aquarius also looks like valuing freedom, right? Venus is what we value. So valuing this freedom, valuing your independence, and being able to do it your own way. If you look to your birth chart, and look to see where Aquarius falls in your chart. So Aquarius, the symbol of Aquarius is two zigzag lines on top of each other. So if you look to see where those 30 degrees are in your chart, most likely there's going to be a house that intersects somewhere in between. So right now, Aquarius would be walking through the lower number house, and then Venus will be walking through the lower number house, and then she'll move into that higher number house. So throughout this time, that might give you a clue into what area of your life most wants that freedom and independence at this time. So I just made a few examples. So if this is happening in your third house of communication or your ninth house of higher thinking, you might be drawn to freedom of thought, freedom of speech, freedom of information, or you may be craving for some unconventional types of learning. This is happening in your fourth or fifth house. This could look like wanting some freedom in your home, freedom from your family, freedom from your children, or freedom for your family and children. If this is happening in your money houses, the second house, or the eighth house, this could look like wanting that financial freedom, freedom from debt, financial independence. This may look like creating money in your own unique way, right? Why did I write that? Financial independence and freedom, calling in money using your unique skills and talents. Yeah, so Aquarius or Venus in Aquarius. Venus is money. So this is a really good time of calling in financial independence, right? Freedom with your money, using your Aquarius unique skills and talents to call in money. Yesterday I was so jazzed when, so my husband finally had the revelation last night. I don't want to work for a company anymore. I'm done showing up from start time to end time. Like, I value my time so much. I am ready to start making the moves to work for myself. And that was, like, I can't describe the excitement that I had around that, because this is something that I've been speaking about to you guys forever, right? Like, create your own destiny, like, work for yourself, use your skills that you have for the universe and just do it yourself. We're coming into this age of Aquarius time. We kind of are in this age of Aquarius time, and that is community based. Aquarius is the humanitarian, very collaborative energy, and it's less of working for a company, like doing what the boss says. It's more about that independence, that freedom. Like, I have skills. He's an auto mechanic, you can make, and he's a really good auto mechanic too. Very particular. So, like, he can help his community by fixing people's cars around here, like, he doesn't need to go to, long story. But if you've been thinking about using your skills in order to call in your own money, this is your invitation to do so as well. Age of Aquarius, less about working for a group, like working for a corporation, and more about serving your community. There's another way that I want to say that, and it's about to click. It's not there. Being your own independence, freedom. You got it. Sue, oh my God, yes. Yes, K, humanitarian, but it's a different, there's like more, it's more about, I'm trying to word it about, like, working for yourself, using your own, like, honoring and valuing yourself enough to know that you can create the life that you want, and not expecting someone else to pay, like, like, to give you a consistent paycheck for showing up and giving time to a place, if that makes sense. Laura, I have Venus and Aquarius in the fourth house. Your birthday is St. Patrick's Day. So this transiting Venus will be passing over your Venus, which will give it just that amplified beauty and love. I wonder how that's going to turn out for you. Laura, Christine, our auto mechanic works on his own out of his house, and he's the very best. Yeah, this is something that I've been encouraging him to do for the last, 6 years. And hearing the words come out of his mouth last night, all right, so Venus, as she is moving through Aquarius, will be sextile, so a harmonious aspect, sextile to Jupiter in Aries. If you were here with me when I was describing this Jupiter in Aries feel, it is expanding that cardinal fire energy, expanding that excitement, that childlike, I'm just going to try and go, go, go. So Venus, financial independence in Aquarius, is sextile. It's helping. Jupiter is helping her right here. However, when planets are sextile to each other, that is a harmonious aspect that we need to tap into. The luck is available if we tap into it. So just leaning on that little luck side, like acting when you do have that energy available. This transit of Venus through Aquarius is also going to trine, a more harmonious aspect, trine Mars in Gemini. So when planets are trine, that harmonious energy is just there. It is available. So right now, we are blessed with the ability, the energy, Mars, to change our mind, Gemini. So if there's, you might have this idea, I feel like there's a gear that's like trying to turn in your head, but it's not all the way yet. This Mars energy in Gemini is kind of giving you that like extra push to just move forward, maybe think about yourself a different way, think about your skills a different way, think about how you value yourself a different way. One last thing about Venus in Aquarius as far as money and Aquarius energy, this is helping us too, because I do feel like the future is going to be much more community-based everything, right? So trade and barter system. This is a beautiful time to start, if there's something that you feel like you can't afford right now, throw it out there and ask like, hey, can we trade something? Can we work out a barter system? Venus in Aquarius, yeah, humanitarian use of skills and possessions and money. Yeah. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Okay, it makes total sense. That's where I've been since August, only trying to figure out the financial aspects of things. Yeah. Who else is trying to, like, make their own living right now? I feel like that's a big theme. My friends, like, one by one by one. So I obviously was the first one in my friend group to, like, start my own thing, start my own business. And then another friend was like, I don't like working for this company. I want to start a business. And I was like, yes, here you go. You can do it. Second friend, just like last week, he obtained a 3D printer, right? Like he was gifted a 3D printer for Christmas. And now the wheels are turning like, man, I can sell this stuff. Like I can custom create things to 3D print and I can sell this stuff using your own skills to make your own money, right? And it's just crazy to see it in my personal life. Yeah, Chandra is Jennifer totally trying to move away from the corporate world. Yes, Sue's been on the fence. Keep thinking of it. If you're drawn to it, you're drawn to it for a reason. Whenever you feel energetically like excited about something, drawn to something, that's literally the universe like pointing your energy at that direction. Our job is to just get rid of the fear. The fear is the only thing holding you back, right? Fear is a hard thing to get over, but once you do get over the fear and you just open up and trust, things fall into place. I promise you. I promise you. I quit my career as a public education teacher on a whim, right? Like I had thought about it, I had Lakeside Living created, but nothing was really happening. At the time I had a website and business cards, and I had just got a Reiki table in my basement. And then something happened at school, and I was like, that's it, I'm done. I quit through an email. Sorry, superintendent. And then that was it, and I was kind of on my own, and I had that like newborn giraffe syndrome. Like I knew how to walk, right? I obviously knew how to make money, but I was shaky. And it's been a process, a cleansing process, like fear still comes up, but that's my opportunity to grow my courage. So if I would have thought about every single day, how am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to make money for this? How am I going to eat? And if I would have tried to figure it out myself, I would have failed. But I didn't do that at all. I just had this trust. I trusted that the money was going to come when it needed to come. I trusted that, you know, I would connect with the clients that were intended to connect with me. I wasn't here to serve the world. You know, I understand that everyone has their vibration and I have my vibration. If we click, cool. If not, there's someone else out there for them to work with. And it's, I want to put it into words, but it's so hard to put into words. But the more you trust, the easier it is. And the more you focus on the gratitude, right? The more you, if you only got 3 clients last month, but you wanted 15, if you focus on the loss, man, like, man, I wanted 15, I only got 3, what are you doing to your energy? You're constricting it. But if you think like, I had 3 wonderful clients, that's more than 0, you know, that's, and like tuning into everything that you learned from everything that you gained from working with those people. And yeah, I'm going out on a tangent all the time. It's my favorite thing to do. Lucy, I desperately don't want to work for a company, but no idea what I do. That's a lovely place to start, Miss Lucy. If you don't know what you want to do, ask the universe to show you. Ask the universe to guide you. Give it a timeline, right? I'm thinking. You could also just talk to your friends, right? Ask them, if I were to make money on my own, what do you see me doing? Because a lot of times it's easier for other people to like see your gifts because it's easy for us to be hard on ourselves. So ask people in your environment. And you can also ask the universe, like within the next 24 hours, make me aware of what skills you want me to use to better this world. I'm going back to look at your chats. Alicia, trying to build my real estate business to move out of my corporate job. Yes. Kay says, fear is the first thing you'll meet on the path. Nod and keep walking. Yes. Courage is not the absence of fear, by the way. Courage is looking at the fear and choosing to stay strong instead. Sue, it is figuring out what to do. How? When you are unclear to your life purpose. So here's my opinion of we all have the same life purpose, to love. How do you feel love? How do you feel like you show love? Sit with that and see what comes. Hello, Anik. Happy New Year. Anik, I also just got back to you this morning. Samar, was your partner supportive of you quitting your job? That's a loaded question. Yes and no. Yes, because he did, you know, like he loves me. He has belief in me. He knew that I was gonna make it. The reason I say it's a loaded question is because like the fear was all on him. Because understandably so, you know, he felt this pressure, this weight of like, well, now I'm gonna be financially responsible, which doesn't have to be the case, right? Like we were talking about that last night too. Like throughout all of this, there was a short period of time that I needed assistance. And then afterwards, I just figured it out. I feel like I'm boasting, but I'm telling you guys, like, I'm just a regular, everyday person like you are. And it's that same thing. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. It's literally just learning how to ask for support from the universe and accept, right? Welcome it in. It's less about figuring out all the details because the universe has a plan for you that's so much more than you can even imagine right now. When I first started Lakeside Living, I never mentally had the idea that I was going to host a retreat. You know, like my retreat is coming up at the end of March. I never had that cognitive idea. It never was a thought in my brain. However, through just opening up and asking the universe for support, asking the universe for ideas, it happened to come up in a conversation with a friend, and then here we go, it's happening, you know? Things like that. Jennifer, all my meditations and journaling has been not to think of a plan, but to feel the plan. The answers for me is my feelings. Yes, yes, yes. Lucy, thanks so much. That's awesome advice. I'll give it a try, both asking friends and the universe. It's okay to ask. Like, you can ask for things. You can ask the universe, you can ask your friends, you can ask your family, you can ask yourself, you know, like go into a meditation and like ask your inner self. Another like layer of all of this for me also was this word selfishness. What is selfish versus what is self-love? Doing things that I feel like are selfish are the things that have moved me the farthest down my path. Yeah. Jody, boasting or modeling? Thank you for the reassurance, Jody. Alicia, I took a 4-month group coaching course to help me figure out what was my next career path. I love it. Yeah, I've been through so many like business courses, holistic business courses, and it's not, you know, like you got to put the energy out to get it in, you know, like I'm always learning about what else I could do, and then I just go with what feels good. Katie, I found when I stop searching for answers and start listening instead, the answers are there. I love it, Katie. Just set the intention, ask the question once. The universe has heard you. Then focus on intaking. I love it. Sue loves that also. Kay says codependency makes things that are self-love seem totally selfish. I love that, Kay. Yes. Yes. I could talk about that for hours. But we're also here for an oracle reading today. So we're here to ask Venus how we can embody her energy through, or her transit through Aquarius. How can we embody the transit of Venus through Aquarius? This independence in your finances, independence in your relationships, freedom all around. And today we're going to use Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light. This deck to me just screams Venus, so I felt like we needed to use this deck today. If you have never been to one of my readings, I do group readings, so please feel free to send your energy into my deck. Tune into your own guides, asking them the same question, tuning into the energy of Venus. I'm going to shuffle until 3 cards present themselves to us. I will then show you the backs of the 3 cards. So they're all going to look the exact same. It's all the same picture. But what we're doing here is working on our own intuition, working on our clair senses, because we've all got them. If you have a number in your head between 1 and 3 right now, that's called claircognizance. That's when you just know. If when I hold up a card, you feel something in your body, like a muscle twitch, or you might sneeze, or you might have an itch somewhere, that is clairsentience. That is using your bodily senses, feel, touch, to get your intuitive hits. Some people are clairaudient. So they literally hear things. If you get a ringing in your ear, oh yeah, chills, Sue. Yeah, chills are clairsentience. If something happens in your immediate environment also, like there's times that if I hold up a card and then like your dog starts barking, pretend you live in a movie, because you do. Like everything that's happening everything is a miracle. So nothing is a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. Trust me, start believing that nothing is a coincidence and watch your life turn magical. Lucy says 3 coming through for me already. I love it. They just formed a triangle, or a trine. What did, Kay? Yeah, you might smell something. You might taste something. Just take a look and see. I'm just waiting for one last card to come through. Oof, they're going all over the place today. One last card from Venus. Oh, this one? No. The numbers, like, went to the points of a triangle, and then it lit up and started flowing. Like in your mind's eye? I get jumpers in my readings, Sue. Oftentimes I do. Oh, there. Sue, that card literally just jumped out right when you said that. Oh, I love it. Speaking an intention into the universe, that was an immediate manifestation that you guys just saw. I was reading Sue's comment, but I said it, I vibrated with my voice out into the universe. I get jumpers in my readings. Boom, the card flew right out. Instant manifestation. That's what it looks like, and you can do it. You know, if you looked at that as a coincidence, you know, oh, I read a comment and then, wow, the card jumped out. Must be a coincidence. It's not. It's magic. It's magic. All right, so I will show you. Oh, they started glowing. Yeah, my vision has started opening up like crazy. Love it, Kay. I will show you the backs of the 3 cards, so again, they're all going to look the same. Happy New Year, Jackie. But let me know which card or more than one card perhaps are resonating with you today. So here is the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. So let us know which card or cards are resonating with you. I will show them one more time just in case. Suma Star, hello. I do group readings and we just got started. So whichever card is resonating with you today is the largest message for you today. I'll show them one more time. Here's the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. It looks like we've got Sue. Card 3 was my pick as well, the jumper. Vicky's working with 2, Charlotte 2, Cecilia 3, Katie 1 and 3, Suma Star's working with 1, Jody 2, Alexandra 3, Samantha 3. Bonnie, could you hold them back from the light, please? Yes. Here is number 1. Number 2. And number 3. Chandra says 3 and maybe 2. Alicia 3. Diane 2. Derek 3. Jennifer 3. Claudia 1 and 3. Jackie 3. Carol 3. Bridget 2. Jacqueline 2. Karen 1. Samar, I can't pick. I'm not drawn to any. So that tells me that all of these have an equally important message for you today. Christine, 1 flash of light, and the second time you showed them, I got a nose itch. Love it. Jacqui, jumping card for me as jumper on New Year's Day. Love it. Suma Star. Yes, they are all the backs of the cards. So the whole deck has the same backing. I am inviting you all to use your intention to feel which cards you may be drawn to. And if you aren't drawn to anyone in particular, then this whole reading is important for you. You're welcome, Bonnie. Kaz is working with 1 and 2. Bonnie 3, Deanne 2, Ginger 3, Claire 3. Okay, as she asked that, shift perspective. Pull back and look at the bigger picture. Popped into my awareness. Let's see how that comes out through the cards. Suma Star, you are so welcome. I thank you for your patience in advance. This is one of those decks that has different, like it's not alphabetical, it has different suits, and it just takes a little bit longer to find these. Okay. Ooh, okay. Card number 1, asking how to embody the energy of Venus through Aquarius. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. You are being called to get grounded, to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you are not grounded, it's all too easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistake it for your own. Your boundaries will become blurred as you are absorbing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their stuff and what is yours. If you pulled this card, you are very likely an empath or a highly sensitive person and need time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy, and get grounded. There are 2 types of people: those who draw their energy from others and those who draw their energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all others, it needs to be nurtured in order to be fulfilled. It is easy to get swept up in the high-frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all of this from your field is to ground yourself by connecting with Mother Earth. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ones is to practice earthing by connecting to the power of Mother Earth. Spend time in nature, put your hands on a tree as your palms are the extensions of your heart chakra, or walk barefoot on the earth. Do something to get grounded and connect with Earth. A loaded card here, whole lot going on. Let me review. So talking about not knowing, like your boundaries can be blurred if you're not grounded. Venus in Aquarius, we were literally talking about redefining your boundaries in relationships, knowing when you are acting from your energy or acting from the energy of others. This card says that there's 2 types of people, black and white. You either draw energy from yourself or you draw energy from others. My interpretation of that is a little bit less black and white and a little more gray. To me, this has to do with human design. That's what popped in my head at first. We have 9 energy centers. It's similar to the chakras, but different. And in the human design, if you have a defined energy center, that center draws energy from inside. And if you have an undefined energy center, that center draws energy from the external. So if you had that resistance to that statement as well, like, well, sometimes I have my own energy, but sometimes I draw it from other people, it's totally normal. It is beneficial, I guess, to understand what energy you do find from yourself and what energy you do gather from others. And it could be as simple as setting a quick intention when you're about to be around other people. Like, I intend to draw positive, uplifting, harmonious energy from those around me or something better, period. And then you don't even have to worry about protecting yourself or not intaking negative energy. Just keep your mindset on the positive. And dumping everything that no longer serves you into Mother Earth is the greatest gift that we have available to us. She is hardwired and prepared to transmute all of that nasty stuff. So let it go. That's her job. She enjoys doing that. So give it back to her. It could be with skin contact to Earth. We had this conversation a while ago. People were asking about, like, if I live in an apartment building in a busy city, what do I do to ground? There's not many trees available. Long-term suggestion, my opinion, we all need to be around nature, but short-term suggestion, get some houseplants, connect with, it's still nature, You can also connect with sunlight. That was something else that I felt grounded to, allowing the sunlight to absorb and transmute any energy from you. Sue, thank you so much for your donation. Christine Bingo, 1 is right on. That is me. I hugged a tree yesterday on my daily walk. I love it. I love hugging trees. If you let yourself hug a tree for a few minutes and just listen, just observe, they're so wise. Not feeling good? Go touch a tree. That's right, Kay. Karen, this is me too. Houseplants make me feel good. I'm housebound. I love it. Yes, bring nature inside. Cecilia, I feel this card speaks to us all. Being grounded is important. I hug a tree every day. Something else you can do also to ground yourself is to eat root vegetables. Focus on, like potatoes, garlic, ginger, turmeric, like root things that are uprooted from the earth. Those can help ground you down as well. Okay, I've said a few times lately, you need to touch more trees. Christine says, amazing energy. Bonnie, the energy of the earth can be accessed by intention no matter where you are. That is absolutely true, Bonnie. Kay says, my niece actually said to me the other day, it feels like there's something inside trees. It was so amazing to share the truth that I received messages from them with her and suggesting that she find some time to listen for messages too. I love it. Oh, Christine isn't seeing comments again. So if you guys are not seeing the comments come through, of course, I love reading them. Lucy, I've been around some 400-year-old trees today. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh. Erin, I hold my moss agate palm stone when I can't be outside. This helps me feel grounded. Yes, agate is a very grounding stone. I love it. Beets, raspberries, love red foods to work on my root chakra. Yeah, so we have so many available options. There's no right way to do it. Whatever resonates with you, go for it. Trust. All right, so Get Grounded was our first card about how to embody Venus's transit through Aquarius. Card number 2 invites us to take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. It is okay to take a break and enjoy your creations. To take a moment from your busy schedule. To get off the treadmill of life. To appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released, or experienced before rushing on to the next thing. To be in the moment and enjoy where you are. To take a breath and regather your mind, body, and spirit. To recalibrate, appreciate, and celebrate. To decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Perhaps you have just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before rushing on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself and recalibrate. Go on vacation, book a massage, take long walks in nature, go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. Take a break and a breath. The universe wants you just to chill out for a minute. Stop trying. Stop anxiously trying to plan out your entire future right now. And take a minute to stop and smell the roses, Venus through Aquarius. I wonder if this has to do with your natal placement, like where Aquarius is in your natal chart. If that's the area of your life that's calling you to take a break from at this moment. Sometimes surrender brings the most abundance. Surrender brings the most learning and growth. Allowing the universe to take over for a minute while you recharge your energy and replenish your energy. I was also speaking earlier about, not having to have all of the ideas in your mind, not having to plan out every single detail of how your life is going to get better, but instead just throwing out the intention, trusting that the universe, your guides, your angels, whatever you connect with, trusting that you are being supported and you are being led, and turn your mind off for a little bit and just allow. Someone said earlier also, stop asking and start listening. Cecilia, this message has been prevalent lately. I'm taking a leave of absence from my corporate job. Rest is okay. Rest is necessary. A lot of us forgot how to rest. A lot of us are able to turn our bodies off, but not our minds, You can sit down for an hour, but are you planning out the rest of your night, or are you actually enjoying what you're doing? Are you enjoying the warm, fuzzy feel of the blanket? Are you enjoying that dog or that cat next to you? Are you enjoying the smell of hot chocolate that you just made? Enjoy the moment. Just let it go. Sue says, surrendering to my higher spirit has been my 2023 focus. Number 7, very spiritual year. What a wonderful year to set that intention. Thank you, Bridget, for your donation. I appreciate it. Cecilia, I give myself permission to rest. Beautiful. Giselle, Happy New Year, new here. Well, welcome. We're about to read one more oracle card, and then I think I'm going to do a wrap up, but I'm going to have to rush it a little bit. Chandra, I'm not the only one who has comments not working. Yeah, Insight Timer's been funky, but I'll read them all, don't worry. Cecilia, thank you very kindly for your donation. Always appreciated. We have one last card from this deck, and I am feeling called to pull a culminating card. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit because we're almost out of time. If card number 3 resonated with you, card number 3 brings us to the Great Gathering. Guys, I feel like every time I use this deck, this card comes out. I've seen it so many times, and it's such a good validation. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. You are being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet. And as you travel and share your creations, something is re-threaded. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are. You are being called to gather groups of people, either by leading them or becoming part of a group that can support you and your soul's personal mission. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet. to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come, One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you, and you share the medicine that you most need, those who are like you will gather around you. You are your tribe. They are just like you. And just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. Venus in Aquarius. Act through your authentic lens, and you will meet the most random people who are probably here with you from your soul tribe that you never expected to meet in the past. They're here for you if you feel like you are lost or you feel like you are alone in your mission, if you feel like you are not surrounded by the people that you want to be surrounded by. This is your invitation to start calling them in. If you continue to focus on the lack, if you continue to focus on what you don't have, you're going to continue to get lack in what you don't have. This is your invitation to put it out into the universe. I intend to find members of my soul tribe. I intend to connect with the souls that I have agreed to be here with in this incarnation in order for us to better humanity. And accept, receive, that it's one thing to meet people in person, which is the goal, right? Like, that's my perspective. Like, it is the goal to be in a community in person. However, Aquarius energy. Aquarius rules the internet, technology. Look at how many of us are gathering. 164 people gathering here right now. All of us like-minded, right? You came here because I'm talking astrology and I'm pulling oracle cards. We all have that in common. We are all learning and growing together. Don't be afraid to even message someone who's here in the live right now and just connect with them. It's as simple as that. I have people that I've met here on Insight Timer that I consider my friends now in real life because they just came to listen to what I was talking about. Yeah, don't be afraid, just connect. Take that step. Everyone, we're here to find our group. Cecilia, I love you too. Sue, jumper card. Number 3, yes, that was the jumper. So maybe this is your invitation to literally take that leap. Is there a group that you've been like, I want to join, I want to be a part of that, I really do, I don't know, like this is the Fool card, like just leap. Jump into it. I love it. Come March, y'all can join me with my Zodiac journey. Embody Astrology, Zodiac journey. Another community that I'm forming. Feel free to join our spiritual community here on Insight Timer. Another place for camaraderie and support. Jennifer, this is the 3rd time I got this card. Twice with you and another person. It's calling. It's calling. I feel like the reason this card keeps coming up is because, like, yes, I have found a huge tribe already, in person and online. But for me, I feel like this is coming up because there's still more, and there's still more, and there's still more. So, like, imagine how, I believe that in my lifetime, there will be camaraderie among everybody. The card is going to keep coming up because there's still people to bring into your soul tribe. We're all connected, every single person. I'm going to read through these comments and then I am going to pull one final card. Cecilia, yes, community. The name of the church I belong to is Soul Tribe Sanctuary. That sounds so lovely. Lucy, oh wow, such a perfect message for me. I love it. Okay, yeah, put yourself out there, just like the woman that Jacqui became friends with in the store. Yeah, I'm shy in person still for the most part when it comes to like confronting people. She wasn't. She walked right up to me, and at first I thought she was gonna like yell at me for something. I was like eyeing her, like, why is this lady's cart so close to me all the time? Yeah, and then she just started talking to me, and now we're friends. Samar, thank you kindly for your donation. Lucy with the love. Sue, yes, I have been part of Beachbody as a coach. Been looking for my tribe. The more you put it out, the more you talk about it, you know, like you said Beachbody, and who knows how many people are like, oh, I wonder what that is. Maybe I want to be a part of that. Maybe I'm going to message Sue after this session and, you know, see what she has to say about it. Jackie, that card is very supportive for how I'm beginning my new year. Could you hold it up once more, please? Absolutely. Here is the card, Jackie. I'm assuming you want to take a screenshot, so I'll smile. And thank you for your donation, Jackie. Okay, a message I've gotten very clearly is that this is the big one. This lifetime is it. It's the most important one. I love it. Sue, thank you. Sue said, you're incredible, Jackie. Thank you very much. You can only see in others what you hold inside of yourself. Let's pull a culminating card to pull all of this together. I'll recap them quickly afterwards, but we're going to pull this all together with the Star Codes Astro Oracle. I love this deck. Every time I use this deck, the messages are just more and more impactful and clear. I think this might be my favorite deck. Alicia, thank you kindly for your donation. So please send your energy into this deck and ask our guides, the universe, whoever's here helping, ask for a clear, concise message to wrap up this reading. If there's any other lingering things that you're asking for, ask for clarity. If you've been enjoying today's reading, if you would like to offer an energy exchange in the form of a donation, they're always appreciated, never ever expected. If you haven't followed me yet on Insight Timer, feel free to follow my profile here. You can also follow my YouTube channel. Just search my name, Jacqui Mancuso, on YouTube. I post replays of all of these oracle sessions on my YouTube channel. So I know that sometimes these messages can be a lot, and we need some extra time to digest. So you can watch the replays there. Likewise, if you would like to work with me one-on-one for a reading, I offer astrology readings. I can read your natal chart for you, let you know what your superpowers are and what your blueprint looks like. Tarot readings, Akashic record readings. I think that's my favorite service right now, honestly, is diving into the Akashic records for people. Wonderful insights there. And I'm also a Reiki master, so I offer Reiki sessions as well. Do you teach Reiki, Jackie? I am in the process of doing so. I am putting together the materials for my first class, so I'm actually teaching my first Reiki workshop. It's going to be Reiki level 1 and 2. Reiki level 1 and 2 is going to be the day before my women's retreat. So, as I shuffle, Karen, you can find my website in my Insight Timer profile. It is lakesidelivinghhealer.com. So this women's retreat is happening as Pluto moves into Aquarius, humanitarian energy. The retreat is called Aquarius Adventures, and it is a spiritual, community, collaborative-based retreat where I will be offering a handful of services, and I ask that everyone who comes brings a gift or service to share with the collective. So other healing modalities, if that's your thing, if you are a tarot oracle person, that's a thing. Even like massage therapists, any holistic living type thing, you know, like if you can teach us how to make a face cream, or, you know, like teach us how to care for our hair or our bodies in a different way. Food, any type of like, this is what I eat and this is why I eat it. I'm excited about this. I'm on a tangent. I was talking about the retreat because the day before the retreat starts is when I'm doing a Reiki 1 and 2 workshop. So I just had the intuitive hit to offer that online, perhaps. Let me sit with that for a minute, but that might be, no, that's good. No. Ugh, let me sit with that, because I do have people in person who are taking the workshop. Let me chat with them because they are friends. So let me chat with them and see how that would look, doing online at the same time as in person. I think that might be able to work out. However, this retreat is in Jamestown, Kentucky, southern Kentucky, but it's on Lake Kentucky. It's a beautiful cabin right on the lake. Lots of walking paths available to digest everything that happens throughout this retreat. But yes, it is happening. And then my first Reiki workshop will be the day before that. All the details are available on my website as well if you're interested. And reach out. Like, if this is something, because I've had a handful of people who have reached out and they're like, I want to come to your retreat, but I don't know what to offer. It can be difficult at first to find your own inner gift, right? Like what you have to contribute to society. We're so hard on ourselves. But those have been some of my favorite conversations, is helping people figure out what it is that is their unique spark. Like, empowering people is one of my favorite things to do. So let me know. Let me see what else you guys are talking about. Alicia, I don't know if I have said thank you for your donation yet, so thank you, Alicia. Jacqueline says there are so many Jackies here. Yes, I attract many Jackies and Jacquelines. Christine says I met my friend Jacqui on Insight Timer, and we call each other soul sisters. We FaceTime often and plan to meet each other for a weekend this year. I love it. Look at this, like internet connections happening one-on-one. And this is less creepy than meeting someone on like MySpace. Kay says whole body shivers when you held that up. Are you talking about this deck cover? Here you go, Chandra. Please show the deck cover again. Here's the star codes, Astro. Lucy, thank you very much for your donation. Appreciate it. Christine says Jacqui is amazing. Book a session with her. Thumbs up. Thank you, Christine. I also reached out to you this morning, so take a look at that. Kay is teaching hair braiding skills at the retreat, so that's something that I'm really excited about. I'm focusing on my hair health a lot. I've stopped dyeing my hair. It looks kind of wonky right there. Who cares? But I can literally just see the difference between the health of my hair, and I'm honoring my hair as like a connection, right? It's our antenna. It's how we connect with the energy, the energetic grid. Sue, I saw it. It looks beautiful. I'm from Ottawa, Canada, and I would love to. I'll look into it. Lovely, Sue. We'd love to have you there. Everyone has a place. I'm just saying that out loud because there have been so many people who have reached out with like, I don't know if what I have to offer is good enough. And that's a totally valid question. The answer is yes. Like, what you have to offer is good enough. I promise. There's a space for everybody. Bonnie says Christine and Jacqui. So happy for you too. Let's see how this reading would like to wrap itself up. From the Star Codes Astro deck, we are presented with the energy of Cancer. Card number 4. The keyword is immerse. Kay says if you're called to come, take the leap. Yes, was that one of our cards? No, why were we talking about taking the leap? I was talking about the Fool card. Don't remember. So much energy here today. It's going all over the place. Cancer is symbolized by a crab who asks us to dive deep into the sea of emotion and come back home again. The crab always carries its protective shell, however. This moon-ruled cardinal water sign signifies nutrition in and out of the body and is connected to the breasts and stomach. Be the emotional leader and connect with the parent archetype. If you are in need of parenting yourself, reach out to the Divine Mother and Father, to the earth beneath the sky above, and feel held. Once you feel fed by spirit, it becomes easier to accept the ordinary human limitations of the people around you. Yes. If you are called to parent others in this situation, whether in love or work, do so with a balanced approach of honest feedback and support and self-care. Nurture without enabling. Model what you want others to do. Nourish the connections with your chosen family and tribe. Nourish bodies, gardens, and communities, and your temple's hearth. Cancer calls us to deepen our relationship to home, but not to get stuck in this protective shell. If you need more out of life, you'll have to leave this safety to find what you need. Find a home base or a safe place within your soul, and from that safety, be ready to brave exploration and risk caring with all your heart. Jody, model what you want others to do. Absolutely. Nurture without enabling. And find your connection with spirit, right? Because once you feel fed by spirit, it becomes easier to accept the ordinary human limitations of the people around you. A theme that we talked about with Venus transiting through Aquarius is giving freedom in your relationships. Allowing the other person to be human. Nurture without enabling. Model what you want others to do. I feel like that card speaks for itself. Get grounded, take a break, the Great Gathering, Cancer. Know what energy is yours and what you may be picking up from others. If you start to feel negative energies coming from other people, watch that energy wash off of you like a shower. You can turn your sponge off for that time, right? Get grounded, allow your energy to flow back into Mother Earth so that she can transmute it for us. Take a break. You don't need to turn your mental thinking on all the time. Like, you can turn off the details and allow the universe to deliver blessings to you. And the Great Gathering, our tribe is looking for each other. Connect with the people around you. Spread love, receive love. Nurture without enabling. Model what you want others to do. Connect with spirit so that it's easier to accept the human limitations of those around you. No one's perfect. Be easy on yourself by not expecting yourself to be perfect. And be easy on others around you, remembering that they are all humans on their own path and their own journey of learning and growing and expanding. I'm about to skedaddle. It is time for me to get out of here. Enjoy this transit of Venus through Aquarius. She's hopping in tonight around 8 p.m. Central Time. She'll be there until the 26th, 27th of this month. I will be back here on Insight Timer on Friday at 8:15 Central Time, same time as always, for the full moon in Cancer. I wonder if that's why the Cancer card came out, if this has to do with some big full moon energies happening on Friday. I haven't looked into the chart just yet. I love to live day by day. But yeah, we'll talk on Friday about what it means having the full moon in Cancer. And that's it. Enjoy 2023, the number of the 7. Enjoy your lucky number 7. Jupiter in Aries is expanding this. That's what was leaping. That was the leap off the edge. Jupiter in Aries is still here. It's still in the back of my mind to let you guys know what it means when Jupiter transits the different houses. It's been in my to-do list. Got a lot going on right now, but it's my intention to get that done. I have a hair in my face. Jupiter is here to expand this childlike excitement. I'm gonna ram my head into that wall 100 times if I think I'm gonna break through on the 101st. Yeah. I don't even remember what I'm talking about sometimes. I just say words and then I hope they resonate with you guys. Ashlyn, thank you kindly for your donation. Anique, thank you. Sue, thank you very much. Cecilia, thank you. Bonnie loves that card, the Cancer card. Yes, yes, yes. Christine, thank you, Jackie, and lovely tribe. Bonnie says, thanks to all here with the peace sign. Jacqueline, my birthday is January 20th. This was perfect to hear today. Beautiful. Love this Aquarius vibe. I love Aquarius energy. I try not to be biased, but I'm most comfortable in Aquarius energy. I'm a rising Aquarius. My chart ruler is Saturn and Uranus. I get a double. And Saturn is conjunct my ascendant. So yeah, I love Aquarius energy. Erin, when you talked about hair, I was thinking about how mine is starting to grow back since my chemo treatments. That's awesome. Keep intending. My hair is returning with health and vitality and strength, just in present tense and great in gratitude, right? I'm so grateful for my hair. Actually, yesterday after I took a shower, I never blow dry my hair, but we were ice fishing last night, so I needed to have it dry. So I blew dry my hair, and then I looked at it in the mirror, and it was just like glowing. And it felt so good to just honor myself and honor my hair. Like, it looks so healthy and so good, and it makes me so happy. I care about this. I care about this stuff. Christine, yes, I believe your donation did show up earlier. You can always double check. So I reply to every donation. Thank you, Diane, very kindly. Like, I'll go through after this live and I'll type a little message of gratitude to you. So to check if your donation went through, because I know sometimes Insight Timer gets wonky with that, you can go to my teacher profile. If you click the donate button, you should see like a log of all of the donations that you have donated to me. You can do that with all your teachers just to see, to verify if they've come through. So, thank you so much. Bonnie, your hair is lovely. Cherish it. That is a message for everyone. It's your antenna. It's your antenna. That's how you connect, right? Diane, thank you so much. This was very meaningful. Beautiful, because that was the intention I set right before I came here. Use your words, manifest your reality. It's possible. It's what we're meant to do. If you just flow through life like expecting things to, like, I don't know, we'll see how this happens, you're giving your power away. If you intend just to have certain types of energies come into you, like after Insight Timer, I have a lot to do, but my day will flow beautiful with ease. I can talk forever. It's time to go. Mercury retrograde, man. I love it. It's my natal placement, so I think this is when my voice shines. Mercury retrograde. Thank you, Erin, for your donation. Love to all. Namaste. I'll be back on Friday. Hope to see you then. We'll do some energy healing on Friday as well. Take care.